Did you know that one common fruit could silently raise your risk of a blood clot in the brain? For decades, we've been told that fruit is always good for us. It's natural, it's colorful, and it's sweet. But here's the reality. After age 60, that simple belief can become dangerously misleading. As we age, our blood becomes more prone to clotting. Combine that with medications like statins, blood thinners, or blood pressure pills, and suddenly the wrong fruit, at the wrong time, can trigger serious health consequences. Strokes, silent clots, or unexpected bleeding. All starting from something as innocent as a bowl of fruit. This isn't about fear. It's about awareness. If you're over 60 and care about your brain, heart, and circulation, keep watching. Some of these fruits may surprise you. Grapefruit looks like the perfect healthy breakfast. Low in calories, high in vitamin C, and refreshing. But for seniors on common medications, it can quietly disrupt your health. Grapefruit contains compounds called furanocoumarins. These block an important enzyme in your gut, one that helps break down medications. Without that enzyme working properly, drugs like statins and blood pressure meds can build up to toxic levels in your body. That buildup can lead to side effects such as liver damage, severe muscle pain, and yes, dangerous blood clots. Real story.
Take Susan, 78.
She had half a grapefruit every morning for years. But one afternoon while gardening, she collapsed. Doctors found she'd had a mini-stroke. The cause? Grapefruit had been interfering with her blood pressure meds the entire time. What to do? Read the warning labels on your medications. Ask your pharmacist about food interactions. Many know more than you'd expect. Choose safer alternatives like oranges or berries instead. Number 2. Pomegranate. Pomegranate is often marketed as a heart-healthy superfruit, packed with antioxidants. But for seniors, especially those on blood thinners like Warfarin, Plavix, or aspirin, it may increase clotting risk. Why? Pomegranate has been shown to stimulate platelet aggregation. That means it makes your platelets stickier. And sticky platelets are what form blood clots. Example. Frank, 74, added daily pomegranate juice to his routine to improve heart health. But he was also on blood thinners. Months later, he suffered a transient ischemic attack, mini-stroke. His doctors traced the issue back to the increased clotting activity, likely triggered by the juice. Key takeaway. Pomegranate may help some, but if you're taking anti-clotting medication, it can interfere with your treatment. Always speak to your doctor before adding it to your diet. Bananas are usually seen as a safe, senior-friendly snack. But when bananas get overripe, soft, brown-spotted, and super sweet, they may be doing more harm than good. As bananas ripen, their starches turn into simple sugars, causing a sharp spike in blood sugar. For older adults, that spike leads to inflammation, insulin resistance, and blood that becomes thicker and more prone to clotting.
Case in point.
Harold, 74, loved his afternoon banana, especially the soft ones. But over time, he started having dizzy spells and leg cramps. His doctor discovered he was pre-diabetic and had elevated clotting markers. The likely cause? Too many overripe bananas. What to do? Stick to firm, just ripe bananas. Pair them with protein or healthy fat, like nuts, to slow sugar absorption. Avoid eating them alone, especially in the afternoon. Number 4. Grapes. Grapes are often praised for their antioxidants, especially resveratrol, but don't be fooled. Most grapes contain small amounts of this compound, and what you're really getting is a burst of fructose, natural sugar. Too much sugar, even from fruit, can damage the lining of your blood vessels over time. This leads to inflammation, thicker blood, and a higher risk of clot formation. Real-world example. Ethel, 79, snacked on grapes daily, thinking they helped her memory. Soon she was dealing with frequent bruises and nosebleeds. Her doctor linked it to the sugar and her medications, a combination that pushed her clotting system out of balance. Advice.
Eat grapes in moderation.
Don't eat them like candy. Combine them with fiber-rich foods to reduce sugar spikes.
Number 5. Cranberries.
Cranberries are known for urinary tract support, but they also contain salicylates, which act like aspirin and thin your blood. If you're already on a blood thinner like Warfarin, this can push your blood too far in the opposite direction, making you more likely to bleed internally or bruise easily.
George's story.
George, 82, had cranberry juice every morning with breakfast. He also took Warfarin after a heart scare. Over time, he noticed dizziness and bleeding gums. Turns out, the juice was amplifying the effects of his medication. Once he cut back, his blood levels stabilized.
Important note.
Even dried cranberries carry risks. They often contain added sugars, which promote inflammation and vessel damage. Isn't it surprising? Something as sweet and innocent as fruit, something we've trusted our whole lives, can become a risk if we're not paying attention. But here's the truth. It's not about avoiding fruit entirely. It's about staying informed, especially as your body changes with age. You don't need to remember everything. Just stay curious, ask questions, and don't assume that what worked at 40 still works at 70. Your health deserves a second look. If today's video helped you, leave a comment below and share one thing you learned. And if you're eating one of these fruits regularly, talk to your doctor or pharmacist. Small changes today can prevent big problems tomorrow. If you haven't already, subscribe and turn on the bell, so you never miss an update on how to age smarter, safer, and stronger. Thank you for watching. Stay safe, stay informed, and we'll see you in the next video.